space.
All right.
You don't have astral elves and shit?
I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody, but Ghaleon has disadvantage.
Why had disadvantage? I rested, remember? We rested.
Oh, you'll find out. But
Oh,
Ghaleon
Lord.
also must make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Lord.
Starting off the night.
So we start wisdom saving throw first?
Yes.
Okay.
And then Constitution.
Oof.
So you guys ended up back in the stream again, in the time stream, flowing in the proper direction finally. As you had finished seeing your past selves again, or past selves, and remembering that this had already occurred once. As some of yous are going forward through time. Ardorel just gets a minor headache, while O'Koss and Ghaleon get full-blown migraines. As you are starting to see snippets of events of your life that you don't remember, but now you're remembering, and other events fading out. All it is small pictures that flash really quick.
I grab my head and I start yelling at O'Koss. O'Koss, I told you to not talk to yourself.
Meanwhile, Ardorel is actually just fine because it's Ardorel. He's just going to ignore anything involving time whatsoever.
True.
It's just fine.
There's no proof talking to myself
You
did
had
this.
the lowest the fucking number to add to that, and you got the highest fucking score.
So Ardorel notices the exit because he's not fucking thriving in pain. And manages to grab both of you because you're holding your heads because of all this imagery going through your head. And kind of like guides you guys to go through the exit.
Are you saying I'm enjoying this?
I mean, if you're moaning, you're moaning. I'm not going to say. And you guys pop out right at the oh god, what map am I in again? Hold on, I forgot what map I'm in.
Oh my god.
Oh, the tavern?
No, I'm in a map away from you guys, but there's so many fucking maps.
Yeah.
That it doesn't tell me what map I'm in, but it tells me what map you're in. Yeah, where did I fuck up here? 1 second, I have to find out where the hell I'm at right now. Not that map. Okay, it's that map. So you guys pop out back at the point of time, and you see yourselves in like by the crystals a little bit further, as it looks like you guys just saw yourselves for a moment and then flickered away.
Oh, a copy of ourselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys arrived at the moment that you guys
I wave.
disappeared. The eyeball that's flickering away looks back at yourself like, what?
Thumbs up. I give him a thumbs up.
Now, Ghaleon, even though he's having throbbing pain and everything, you end up going completely onto the floor. because now your body is in thriving pain. You guys notice him as Ghaleon looks like he's like there's two Ghaleons kind of like intermingling back and forth
In the same space.
in the same space.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
Like
trippy.
you hear his voice, but then you hear a secondary voice every time he talks.
An echo. Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
As another form of Ghaleon comes up and stands right up over him. It looks exactly like him, except for it's much more of a subtle dark tone. More. His armor has a lot more dark tones all over it.
Hmm.
But his face isn't like his face. It's more rough.
Okay. Aged? Older?
Not aged. It's more rock formation.
Hmm.
But all Ghaleon feels is pain right now. You guys see the other thing that came out of him. Ghaleon, you also feel a small pain on the left side of you, where your dagger is, as it explodes.
Unexpected.
What?
Unexpected.
You only take 3 points of damage from that. As you hear the voice go, so that did work. So amusing. And steps right in front of Ghaleon and goes, "You did a good job."
What is this shit?
Galleon, you need some help over there?
Um, I don't exactly know what's going on here. My dagger blew up, and I got this guy in front of me.
This guy, he looks down at you while you're on your knees. This guy is your whole reason why you have who you are right now.
Not the other way around.
Well, you were a good vessel.
Did he say vessel?
He said vessel.
And
He did.
he's stretching his hands and everything out. Your
As a-
experiment did very well. This is such good freedom to breathe air again.
I would like to know how you used my power when I was a god without me as a god knowing it.
You assume it was your idea the whole time. All I've done is nudge you forward to what you needed to do. You did spectacular. You got what you wanted, and I got what I wanted.
I could still
So,
tell you're not complete. I can still
oh,
tell.
I am, thanks to all the souls you delivered me, all the souls you took in. That tricked me right into me.
Not all the souls.
Well, all the energy you needed, I siphoned it right into me. Why do you think you only held on to godhood for so long?
I think there would be a way for me to get it back.
Possibly, but you did such a good job, I'm going to leave you as is. I need to stretch my feet out in this world and begin to take my place. Maybe I'll bring you along.
Do you owe me then?
You may contact me if you prefer, but I need to handle some old scores. When the time comes, I may summon you. You may ask for me, and maybe I'll hear you and hand you. I mean, we have an issue right above us right now that I can take care of if you'd like, unless you want to take care of it. And behind him is the portal as the creatures are starting to flood in. Now, if I've calculated this correctly, you have less than an hour before Thomas's family gets killed? And even less time then before it reaches the rest of your tavern? So, do you want to handle this, or do you want me to handle this?
I'll handle this myself. I don't need you interfering in this. I know it's only going to cause a problem.
It'd be no problem to me.
But you still owe me. It was a lot of fuss to do what I did.
Hey, everything will balance each other out. You don't worry about that. You should be more worried about the destruction you've done so far. But I'll let you figure that out later. Farewell. He snaps his fingers and he's gone.
What was that
I-
about?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
that was the freaking. I told you about the dagger shit. Oh, that's him.
Yeah, well, normally when someone tells you they've got a voice inside their head, you don't generally get to meet that voice
Well, I didn't
and have
think
them
that
be an
that was gonna.
asshole.
Oh, he's definitely an asshole. But,
Yeah, I mean, I figured that out.
A useful one,
but
at least.
for I mean, I guess the time being he was useful. But now that he's out, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. But he should figure out that if you take godhood without being granted the godhood, he's gonna end up with people on his tail.
Uriel, did we hear what they were saying to each other?
Yes, he was physically in front of you guys.
Okay. So
He
we
was
should
talking to him
probably.
right in front of you guys.
Okay. Guys, so we've got a limited amount of time to save the temple Dragonborn. I don't honestly remember her name, but that sounds like a good first step here, right?
The portal's still open above you guys. Or not
Yeah,
too.
we gotta figure
Oh.
out how to close that. I don't have dispel. Would dispel work?
I have anti-magic field. Oh, I do have dispel as well. Do we need to close
I
it?
mean, yes.
Kill everything that comes out.
Yeah, the thing in the sky is the problem. We gotta stop that.
Oh no, the portal Uriel is talking about is the one that we came out of, right?
No,
No.
that closed already.
Oh.
if you remember, you guys had successfully sent out that shockwave to remove all the wild magic, but it opened up a portal in the sky.
Yeah, I thought it was huge though.
It's big.
Yeah, so I mean, what can
That's
we even
what
do about it?
Dispel it, presumably.
I'll give it a shot. Let me see how close I need to be. 120 feet.
Are we within 120 feet?
Yeah, the edge comes close to you guys.
Cool. Dispel that magic.
Should I do that, or should you guys like launch me into it when I have anti-magic field on?
I mean, we do have those rocks that are supposedly better versions
No,
of the
we
dispel
don't.
stuff.
Minos has them.
Yes and no.
Don't we have those upgraded ones?
Yeah, but that's only.
Oh, we have something that pulls magic power,
Right.
Yeah, that
but I think it's
absorbs
like small
magic.
scale, right?
Yeah. But we each
Yeah, I don't
still
know.
have it because we haven't used them yet.
Well,
Throw
But yeah,
all three of
I
them
would say try
at one
and
time.
dispel the thing.
Okay. So it says at higher levels over 4, you automatically end the effects if it's.
Presumably, it's a 9 or 10th level spell.
I've only got 8.
Regardless, right? So regardless of what you cast Dispel Magic at, you're gonna have to roll anyway. So you may as well cast it
Not
at a
waste
lower level.
a good one. Okay. All right.
Yeah. You just have to, roll high.
Okay, that did not do anything. What do I roll here?
You roll an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So it would be your Wisdom modifier and a D20.
Okay. Plus 5. Perfect.
Hey, Uriel.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 20 for a total of 25 on Dispel Magic for dispelling the portal.
No,
Now, are you doing it from where you're standing, or did you get flinged up there?
I'm just standing there. If it's within range, then I would just stand there.
Like, I mean, if there's a part of it within range, it would affect.
All the steps
So-
in front of it.
As you stand up to cast it, you see that there are these sort of lightnings that come out of the portal to hit you. But instead of hitting you, they charged you up.
What the?
And
Yeah.
as you cast the spell over it, it supercharged it as it starts to grow smaller and smaller, as what was supposed to be a hand coming through was a finger now, and now the finger is going back as it finally closes from spinning, or as it spins, it closes itself.
That was much too easy, guys. I'm concerned.
So, that's a strong spell
you know
right
what?
there. I've never seen somebody cast such a strong spell.
That headache was pretty nice earlier, I gotta say.
Take the W. We'll take the W.
Sure.
You might want to get to the tavern and make sure everyone's okay and no loose ends are around.
Yeah, but where's...
Since you have such a high perception,
Yeah.
you look down and it just looks like a wave of insects just moving through the town from what remains.
Guys,
Yeah, we gotta go kill those things. But for now, no more coming through.
I feel like Ghaleon's inner self warned us of what we need to do, right? So you'd think they'd be at the temple, or do you think they would be at the tavern?
Well, they're spreading outward from where they currently are, right?
I'm talking about the Dragonborn woman.
Don't
Oh.
worry, we're going to the map
Yeah, that's what I was hoping
as
for.
soon as I can find it.
Yeah, it's been a while.
There it is.
So the portal's gone. You can get that shit out of here.
So you guys were here. I don't even know where Ardorel's. Do you see your guy out here at all? Ardorel?
He's in the west side, towards the middle. Oh no, east side. I know directions. So it's outside of the city. His character.
Oh, it's outside the city?
Yeah, I'll ping it a few times.
There I am.
Okay. I'm just moving you guys over.
I was pretty blended in with how far out I'm zoomed. There we go.
God, that whole area is just getting fucking wiped. Alright, understand that these are like per thousands that are moving through, so.
Yeah.
Swarms. They are swarms.
Alright, guys, so which way are you heading?
Do we see
Where
any
are
people
we?
around?
We're
No townspeople?
Well, are you guys heading back? How are you guys getting down from the tower first?
Oh, we're still okay.
You're at the top of the tower.
Ghaleon, can you use that without using a spell? Your floating stuff.
I can, but I can't use it on nobody else.
We can't grow up to your legs.
Well, I guess we could, slow fall. We could slow fall down
Sounds
because
like
I
a
can
plan.
levitate.
Does anyone have
Alright.
featherfall?
I have levitate, which I actually levitate, but you know what I mean. So we should fall at a slower speed.
Do I see
presumably.
any handholds on the side of the tower? Any ladders? Do you want me to
Oh,
roll for 'em?
ladders? No.
No. How deep are the grooves between the rock? Like,
How
I
tall is
assume
this
it's brick.
tower?
This tower is roughly, let's say, about 15 stories.
Okay.
Assuming like between 8 and 10 feet per story.
Around 150 feet.
Yeah, like 120 to 150. Yeah. Okay.
O'Koss, if you want to, you can try to dex down by climbing.
He helped with his arm, his little robot arm. Get down.
Oh,
You got your
true.
Doc Ock arm and
I
shit.
forgot. Yeah.
So it'll give you advantage on your dex.
Okay. I'll get to it then.
All right, so you're gonna Spider-Man your way down. Gotcha.
I'm gonna
I try to help while
I'm gonna
floating down.
attempt to parkour my way down.
Oh Jesus! All right, so
And
you're
I'll be floating underneath everybody, so I can try to give a hand if anybody falls.
all right.
I
See,
levitate.
I have to specify parkour because that's acrobatics.
Yep. I
I'd like to use athletics.
yes.
So instead of
So
regular dex.
go ahead
Okay.
and use your athletics.
Six, that's with advantage, so 16.
You're good.
Okay.
And Ardorel's good, and we don't need one from Ghaleon. You make it a quarter of the way down. 25% of the way down. Give me another one to make it the 50% of the way down. Jesus, you're just flipping and running and diving.
He's doing backflips
He's doing
down
some
a...
wall. He's doing some wall runs.
Is it possible
Look,
to do a
when I
backflip down
ran
a
away
wall?
from my magic tower teacher, I joined up with some monk and some other people, I guess. I don't know. Learned some monk shit, like running on walls.
Yeah.
And all you do is you keep skipping over
Man.
O'Koss as he's climbing his way down. All right. Next 25% of it.
Oh,
See,
Oh.
at least
The
we're
rough
closer
portion.
to the ground.
Oh. Ghaleon, who do you wish to help?
Jesus. Freaking.
One's a rock, one's like a cat.
Yeah, I would help O'Koss. I can at least
Alright.
like attempt to catch myself. But at least we're only like what,
Or maybe you can
75
try
feet
to
above the ground.
jump off of O'Koss as I catch O'Koss and try to bounce back onto the wall. I'll go in after O'Koss. I'm grabbing O'Koss.
Before that happened, I saw Ardorel do cool stuff, so I decided to do a backflip down the wall.
Didn't
And
go well.
but my hands would
Which would
obviously
probably have interrupted my way. And then, yeah.
obviously taking my hands off the wall to do a backflip is not a good idea, but
No.
I felt inspired.
Ghaleon, we're gonna need you to do, what is it, a strength?
I'm gonna try to at least grab him and put him closer over towards the wall so he can grab back on.
All right, do me a strength check.
Both of us?
No, him to grab you.
All right,
You just managed to grab him by his mechanical arm.
and disadvantage off.
What do you want from me? Like a dex or a strength save to see if I can manage to grab back onto the
You're
wall?
gonna need a strength to grab back on.
Saving throw?
Just do a strength check.
Just a strength check. That is much worse. Oh! Okay. Well,
Luck is on your side.
You managed to grab on to one of the ledges and hold your momentum from keep going down.
One single very fast clap echoes in the distance as I saw him do that, and then I grabbed back onto the wall.
I'm like, stop clapping and just grab the ball.
Like, you have 5 points of contact on the wall. You shouldn't be having problems.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess I wasn't that stupid. Yeah.
Then you're out there doing backflips. What the fuck?
FOMO.
Alright, give me the last dex for you both of you guys to make it down the last portion of it.
Ah.
Oh, you clicked acrobatics.
Well, I thought we were supposed to do acrobatics.
No, you're doing athletics.
Athletics and after
You
you're back on
Oh.
the wall.
athletics.
Oh, my bad.
There you go. 14.
Alright, both of you make it safely back down.
That was fun. Thanks, Ghaleon.
Oh,
Now,
it hurt my back. My back hurts now, man.
Oh, whoops.
Ah.
Do I have to heal you?
No, I'm good.
I look up
Thought
the
you
tower.
thought you'd have done better with the 5th arm.
That was nice though. It definitely helped.
Yeah, it was easy to grab onto. That's horrible.
The fifth arm, you
Yeah,
said?
that's what I said. It was the 5th arm. It was easy to grab onto. I was like, that's horrible.
I mean, Dragonborn are naturally tall, as they say.
as you guys overlook the cliffside, you can see that the army has spread out even more, and they've started to engage with people on the streets.
Do I see any person close to us?
From where you stand on the cliff, no, but you can hear blades, swords. Like you can hear fighting going on. You can also hear some people yelling at the distances and screaming at the distances.
Do I
Remember, the city's
hear
still on fire from the attack.
Final Fantasy battle music?
No, not yet, but I
Okay.
don't know where I have it at.
That's okay. Guys, I'm a little concerned if we don't. I mean, I fully want to save Thomas's wife, and if we do not save her, I feel like he might flip out big time.
I mean,
And
that's fair, but also they haven't made it past this point yet, right? We could just kill them here.
You think so? You think so?
At the very least, we can kill them while we retreat rather than just retreating.
Couldn't we just get in front of them and then kill them from the front side as they're going in towards that area? Just saying. Is the horde all going like?
It's
Are
spreading.
they going south or north? I thought they're going north.
Some are heading north, some are heading south.
The people who are important are north of here, right?
What do you consider important?
That we know. People we know.
Our tavern is definitely north of here, and the temple is north of here.
Yeah, it's way up there.
That is correct.
So
they have their own problems, because remember, the hole is still there. And those have their own creatures coming up.
Oh shit, the hole.
But we already took care of the hole was done. Why would there be anything coming up out of that hole?
The hole's not done.
The big hole.
Yeah, but we fixed that was all done when the freaking your parents left.
No, because they had opened up a hole in the hole, and there was other stuff coming out of the hole. That's where the big lizard guy came from. Remember? The one whose flesh we sold to get a bunch of cool shit?
Yeah.
And we still have 31 pounds of scales?
Yeah.
The scales is really pretty valuable, man.
The one you made the rat kids carry?
Something unique.
Yeah,
well, we have a lot of this. Does
I
that
saved
count?
those rat kids. That was the
good thing.
True.
I even got them a mom and dad and stuff. We're supposed to go save, I guess, all of them. So I'm doing another good thing, damn it.
So should we go north?
That's where the people are going to be, where we want to take care of first.
I agree. And how would we even fight that many down south? That's a lot.
I mean, there's that many either way.
It would take like a day of fighting, right?
Now, if we can get them grouped together pretty well, we could probably take them out pretty fast.
I mean, I've got all my spell slots,
Me
with the
too.
exception of, I did cast my banishment, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I can't use banishment, but that's fine. It's single target anyway.
When'd you use the banishment?
When we were
Oh, yeah, it's only once a
fighting
day,
with the
isn't it?
alternate yeah.
As they're talking, I take my arm and I thrust it forward. And then I try to remember what I need to say to summon my suit.
Don't we just
Wait, are you
tap
taking
the
out your
crystal?
suits?
In the middle of the city?
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Well,
I'm
don't
just
you
saying,
get
it's
slowed down by
huge.
your suit?
Apparently, it's.
What?
Don't you get slowed down by your suit?
Just saying, he'd be so big it wouldn't matter. He's just gonna be walking on fucking
I mean,
on the
some of
building.
these boulevards are big enough. in
I don't
theory.
recall if I slow down or not. But if you guys want to
didn't
wait,
save your
I'm
stats?
okay
I'm just
waiting, I
saying,
guess.
one footstep is gonna be like 20 feet in that thing.
By the way, we're conversating as I have my arm out ready to tap it.
And like, do you sure you want to walk over on all these buildings? I'm just saying.
I don't know, but
I mean, I was gonna bring out my suit because it doubles my speed.
yeah, it says movement speed is 20. Okay. I'll wait. All right.
What we can do is I can get in mine and then probably carry you guys, right?
Sounds like a plan.
But I mean, you gotta go on the building. I don't know what the good idea, but I think
Holy
we
crap,
need to
that
get
is
moving regardless.
gigantic. It can't
Oh,
be that
that's how
large.
big our mech suits are?
Our mech
No
suits are
way.
like, like 25
Hold
feet.
on.
tall,
I'm
at
trying
least.
to measure it to the houses.
Yeah, that would be humongous.
If they're fitting our bodies inside of it already, the mech suit is gonna be like 25 foot tall.
That looks good. That looks reasonable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can do damage with this thing.
Yeah, that's reasonable. It's like just barely fitting in the paths.
Yeah, so I would still get in mine, and then like
I mean,
because
mine,
the
I
temple
can,
is like on the outside.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
ready to hop
near the
on
outside
if
edge.
you've. I'm
I
ready.
can kind of fly in mine with the wings.
I mean, if you guys want to go first, that's fine.
Everybody wants to take out their suits already.
A small
I
tear
don't think we needed them
drips
right
down
now.
my face.
Mine just doubles my speed. That's why I was gonna do it so we could get there faster.
It's
All right.
fine.
I don't need to bring mine out right now.
So, what do you do to get yours out? Ardorel.
Make it count.
Sorry, what?
What do you do to get your mech out?
Didn't they tell us we just have to tap this thing?
Yeah, you open up the container to open up the crystal.
Yeah, and I tap it. Nothing fancy.
So you guys just watch him just go tick, tick,
Face.
as the mech comes out next to him.
That wasn't cool, man.
O'Koss does
You could have been cooler, man.
Slight facepalm as I walk to get on.
You have control of that thing.
Do I need to do
Awesome.
dex or anything to climb onto it?
It depends. Do you just let them climb onto try to climb all the way up to your mech?
Couldn't he just pick us up
I
and
would
put
like-
us on there?
Yeah, I was gonna like pick him up.
Okay. So he just puts his hands out, picks both of you up, and puts you on your shoulders because he's not doing anything fancy. He's just gonna
Okay.
plop you guys on his shoulder to hold on.
Obviously, he saw how he summoned them.
Yeah.
You're gonna run. You're gonna dash it over there, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as you begin to dash it, I need both of you to make a Dex saving throw. I'm sorry, a acrobatics or athletics? No, athletics check to hold on. Due to this fast speed he's going.
Oh, do I always have advantage with my arm now?
If you're using your arm, yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to use it. Unless, I mean, is 13 decent?
You're holding on.
Okay, I'm not going to use it then. I don't want to break it.
Ghaleon's holding on like it's nothing. Like he's like whatever.
Like, woo! I'm
And-
levitating. It don't matter.
O'Koss is holding on, but not like really well. But he's still
because
holding
I'm
on.
hyped on this mech.
You just have a giant smile on your face,
Yeah.
or as best as a Dragonborn could smile.
Considering the situation, yeah.
The way I figure it is Ghaleon is perfectly situated behind a cannon, so he's got wind resistance blocking him. And O'Koss does not have that.
I would be standing.
I got levitate
almost...
on, so you can technically throw me like a missile.
So yeah, I would just be like making my way around
Downtown.
the outside.
All right, but now you're coming up to where the houses are at, and the city walls at. Now some people that are walking by are like, "What the hell?"
I would probably be that guy and jump up onto the city wall.
All right,
no,
I need you
the city wall
to do an acrobatics for me with your mech.
Okay. Is it my same acrobatics?
Yep.
It's not great, but
you
it's not bad.
do it, but you manage to also damage the wall while you're doing it.
That's to be expected. It's fine. It's the seawall.
As you do like a wall run along there, and you run like over a kid that's there, and he's just like looking up like, oh,
Drops his ice cream.
Uh-huh.
I knock on the shell of the mech. Ardorel, are you going to put your arms back? Might go faster.
That doesn't actually help. That, in fact, will throw off balance.
Up to you. I'm yelling at him.
Weeb.
All right, so you're on the wall, but what are you going to do once you get here?
Once I get to about here, I'm going to hop down and drop it.
Here?
Yeah.
Let me check what I want you to do here.
Or wherever's the closest I can get and still, like, get the guys to the ground and hop down and have it disappear before I get to the ground so I don't destroy everything around me.
Right. Now,
I'm trying to think of what role you should do. So the guys don't get tossed off you. You're gonna have to do a dex for your landing.
Well, I was absolutely just gonna toss Ghaleon because he could deal with it.
I can
and
just
then I was
jump.
gonna
I can just jump off. and do a fancy
Yeah.
landing.
Well, he's
size
doing
too.
a fancy thing off the wall to land. So I need to know what he's gonna do exactly, so I can have the rest. So the rest of these.
I was gonna like let O'Koss down like before getting off the wall.
So are you tossing
Like
him?
how far up on the wall am I?
You're up on the wall.
How tall are the
Like
walls?
the way I'm picturing it is like
trying not to
I'm
hit these
on the
houses.
side of the wall.
Yeah.
And holding onto the top of the wall with one arm. With the other arm, how far down can I reach?
Not all the way down to the floor.
Okay, but like, how far would O'Koss have to drop from my hand if I was doing that?
He still has to do his dex.
Okay,
And
but like it wouldn't be
athletics checks, acrobatics checks to land.
okay,
I'm
but it
gonna
wouldn't be
use
that
my
far
arm.
for him.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then once they're down on the ground, then I'll like drop and
There's no advantage on
drop
this because
the
your hand will not help you.
Then 11. I mean, the wall itself probably isn't, say, over half the size of that tower, right? So it'd be 60 foot.
Yeah, honestly, I can't picture these.
Wall
Like the
being
wall
more than, like,
itself
20
being
foot.
more than like 25, 30 feet tall, probably.
At most.
Yeah, it's a wall facing the sea, not a wall facing like,
The
And
other
again, this is the Sword Coast, so you never know. But like probably nothing more than like 40 feet.
Don't worry, O'Koss just stumbles as he lands. Ghaleon?
I jumped off and I'm spinning and flipping
He's
while,
got
while I'm
levitate.
floating.
He's
Yeah, I'm
fucking fine.
levitating. I'm just spinning all around as I'm coming down, trying to look fancy, do the superhero landing.
And then I'm gonna let myself drop, return the mech, and then do a shoulder roll when, like as I'm hitting the ground.
And you just do me athletics.
That's acrobatics.
Acrobatics, my bad.
Ooh, I got an 11.
Yeah, one.
Wow.
Ow.
Wasn't
We
expecting
see
that.
his shoulder dislocate. Took the angle a little too rough.
Due to the poop you did not see on the floor,
Of course, I slip in something.
you landed it but didn't land it correctly, and you end up tumbling due to that.
The question is, which part of Ardorel hit the poop?
His leg.
Probably my hand.
Oh.
Hand? All right.
Well, that's how I would have done a shoulder roll. Is like
Yeah.
hands hit the ground and then go into the roll. But I probably like
rolled through it,
smashed my elbow into the ground.
You only took 1 point of damage.
That's fine.
I look over at him after doing my superhero landing. I was like, I thought that was supposed to be your forte, man. And now you got shit on you. Jesus. You stink. That's horse shit.
Back in the city. Good old city with no ordinances against horse crap.
People should pick up their horse shit around here.
Yeah.
We should tell them about that once
Good idea.
all this business is over. Yeah.
I take
Pick
a
up your
note.
horse shit.
I write that down in my book. I look at Ardorel. How did controlling it feel? Is it any different than last time?
Uriel, did it feel any different controlling it?
It felt a little more rougher.
Like in a good way.
It felt a little more rough.
Like there was less ambient energy for it to absorb?
Yeah.
Like when you're in a sports car and it's hard suspension type thing?
Yeah.
It's like when you're trying to breathe at a normal level versus like on a mountain.
So you're saying it's worse?
Not as good, yes.
Oh, that
Not
sucks.
as smooth.
That's disappointing.
Still effective, but you know.
Okay.
Anyway, let's make our way to the temple.
So you guys run up to the temple where you see Thomas is already engaged in a fight with one of these lizards.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 more coming up.
The lizard folks again? Oh, we can take their scales.
I yell out. How far? How far away?
Does it matter? Are we within 600 feet?
Of course you're.
Because I can just shoot them.
I got my sword in the air yelling. I'm running. Skin them! So the lizard people hear me now and know that I'm coming to skin them.
I'm going to fire 3 arrows using my ice arrows. And I'm going to use the sharpshooter feat.
I'm intimidating them.
So I'm gonna first aim at the one that Thomas is fighting. Does 24 hit?
Yes.
Are they evil?
No. I mean, their classification would not be considered.
Okay. I just yes or no, man. Okay, so it takes 14 damage. Second shot. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 will hit them.
Okay, so it takes 19 damage. Is it still alive?
1 second. I'm just looking.
Oh wait, shit. Hold on. Add another 10 damage to each of those, or another 20 damage. I was doing the sharpshooter thing. And then didn't add it in because brain went, yeah, don't add the plus 10 because they're not evil. No, add the plus 10 because it's sharpshooter. Don't add the extra plus 10 because they're not evil.
Give me 1 second. I'm waiting for something to load through here. The fuck is it? There it is. Okay. Which one were you hitting? Which one were you hitting, by the way?
The one that Thomas was fighting.
All right, that's this guy. How much damage was that again? Sorry.
So a total of 53. 10 of which was cold damage. I don't know if cold does anything to these guys.
So you made it rain arrows on this fucker, and he just stab, dead.
Okay, and then the third hit's going to the next guy. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. But yeah, and we are. Boop. Bonus action. Do I have anything useful? No, I'm good. That'll, Ooh, actually, I do have a bonus action thing I can do. I'm gonna do my second wind.
Boy.
Because I'm down like 22 hit points. What level are we? 16?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Whatever. That's still better than nothing.
Yeah.
7? Was that to hit?
No, that was healing.
Oh.
So I'm not back to full, but I'm close enough. And that's my turn. That's it. That's all I could do in one attack.
Ghaleon?
How close are they to me?
You're gonna have to do some type of range attack. You're not within melee.
Right, but I'm saying I can move forward to get,
Yes.
I will move forward as much as I can. And how close would I be then?
You're at least up to one of them right now.
Like within what range? Melee range or
Yes.
so?
I'm gonna give you melee range. You're close up to them now.
Now, could I use my free action to put my shield away?
Sure.
I put my shield away and freaking grab my sword with both hands and go thunder, thunder, Thundercats.
Oh.
Oh.
And I run in and I want your skin. And I freaking strike down on the one guy.
Roll me your numbers, man.
Let's see. Okay. I mean, I'm going to hit.
I'm waiting to see.
I criticaled with a 44 with that one, and I hit again with a 32.
How do you have a 24?
When I hit with two hands, it doubles with my sword to
Oh,
hit. So that's an extra plus 10.
His shaft apparently grew too.
Yes.
So I mean more range.
But the damage still basically, since they're not evil, basically stays the same. Except for the
Well,
20.
yeah, which
It's all
only
for
doubles the
show.
dice.
So he takes that plus additional. That's 2 hits. He takes an additional 10 necrotic damage.
so that was
39.
Yep, that gets rid of him.
Your skin is mine.
And O'Koss.
And
Oh, are you done, Ghaleon?
yeah, as I said, end my turn.
And O'Koss.
Gonna try to shoot the remaining one with my crossbow. 16.
Does hit.
So it looks like 21 damage with 10 of it magic.
And that does kill the next one. as you fire right through him. As you do, he grabs you hear a strange like whistle sound come from his mouth as he falls, and it just goes.
What?
Probably calling more of his friends.
Like, I didn't think lizard people could whistle.
They
It
don't
sounds
have
like
lips.
it sounds like a whistling sound.
Ghaleon, what's that supposed to mean?
We're not lizard people, but he's, he does. It doesn't look like he could whistle. He don't have the right lip feature.
They don't have lips.
That's what I'm
Uriel,
saying. Yeah.
what skill, Uriel, to
What?
whistle? What skill to whistle?
What
Oh,
skill to whistle?
You're gonna have
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Performance.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a
I
performance.
attempt to whistle with disadvantage.
No advantage, just
Okay,
regular, normal.
Ain't got no lips either.
9.
Oh, see.
I honestly cannot whistle, so it fits.
So there are ways to whistle without lips, but as
You
a
need to learn
whole,
them.
Yeah. I write that down in my notebook.
Learn to whistle.
Oh my god! It's you guys. I think O'Koss was trying to whistle.
I am trying, Thomas. I'm.
he has
It's
recently
funny, ain't it?
discovered
Thomas is
a
funny as
genetic
shit.
disadvantage. He
Say
has
what?
recently discovered a genetic disadvantage to having reptilian ancestry.
Is that why he grew a third arm?
That's just a robot
Yes,
arm.
that's
just a robot arm
why.
now.
Oh, he just runs up and hugs you guys. Oh, he hugs each one of you one by one. I'm just so glad to see you. Things are
Okay,
just
but like,
getting
when was
worse
the
and
last
worse.
time you took a bath?
I don't remember how long this has been going on.
Where's your family?
Oh, they're inside the temple.
How about we all move to the tavern?
Yeah, I'll get everybody right now, and the
Should be easier to defend it.
Yeah.
even
I'm curious
the
to see
two
how
new
far they got
rats
with
that
construction.
Ghaleon gave me.
Sorry.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right. I'm just happy to see you guys.
Praise be Ghaleon. All worship his name.
Shit. I'll be right back.
Sorry, what did you say earlier?
And as they start coming out, oh, good, real heroes. Now you don't have to worry any much, Ghaleon. I mean, not Ghaleon. Thomas,
Oh,
his
sick
wife.
burn.
Hello. Are you well with the children?
Our family just keeps growing and growing.
Praise be Ghaleon.
But we're not going to be adopting anymore after those two.
Well, I thank you for your assistance.
Of course, come on, children, chop chop.
Children, guess what? I had slayed more than lizard people. There's more scales outside. If you want to help me, we can go bring some more of them scales back in here,
That. Your job is to. You can pick that up if you need to. These kids have to be kept safe.
Okay.
They're no longer with you, Ghaleon.
I know. I was just,
If you want to go
good for their character.
chop
That's
up
good.
that body, they're fine. It'd be best to put them in safety now.
Well, I chopped it up real well. You should have seen that shit.
Gentlemen, as she looks at O'Koss and Ardorel.
We came from the tower.
Where?
So, status update. We came from the tower area. There's a bunch of creatures down there, and they're Probably some of them, at least, are moving north.
We closed the thing they were coming through, so we won't have more of them, but there's a lot.
I'm still
Oh,
surprised.
that was that light we saw from the south.
Yeah. Big old portal thing, we closed it, it's fine. But there's still a bunch of them out and about, so we will have to kill those too. But yeah, let's go to the tavern, it's a lot easier to defend it.
There's other people there
Well-
to help defend.
From what I hear, the freedom fighters are fighting over here, holding back the creeps that are coming out of the underworld. So
And we'll let the
Just call
freedom
it the
fighters
pit.
handle that. We'll leave that to the freedom fighters, and we'll move to the tavern.
as long as we stay on the outer edge, we should be fine to move around, since they're doing that part, the army and them. Thomas, let's
Alright.
go. As you see Thomas like carrying luggage. All right, so which way are you guys heading through? Or are you gonna lead them through?
I'm assuming this street is too close to the pit and will involve a lot of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Time is a consideration.
I'll
Yeah, so we'll
consider-
go. So we'll take this street to here. Go up to here, and then take this street down to here, and then work our way down to Troll Skull Alley.
So as you make your way through there, you can hear fighting going on at the distance. It almost sounds like some people yelling. Some people are fighting. As you guys make it roughly around this area here, you come across the army making their way, another section of the army guys making their way through, at least like a battalion of 12 guys.
Making
As
their way downtown.
they
walking
kind of
fast.
stop you guys from progressing forward for a moment, as he makes sure that their people walk through first. Hold on there. Hold on, we're trying to get to the main center so we can stop what's coming through. For your safety,
Just so you know, there's more insect things coming from the south.
what?
A
Just-
lot.
Just keep an eye out. It's not just lizard folk. There's some insectoid things.
Scout, come here. We need you to relay this back to command. We're sending the information to command to start making some of our units available to start heading in the southern direction to see what's going on. We
Cool.
do ask everybody to stay out of the main central hole until we can get that resolved. All right, you may continue.
Okay, bye.
As you continue through going the next main streets, once you get to this point here, you run into some of the freedom fighters passing through on their horses. They just rudely stop you. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on here. We got to get the important people through first.
We are the important people.
Now. Civilians have to wait.
We're not civilians.
You know what I mean? I'm levitating. I mean, I can just hop over you. Like, really.
Sir, hold off until we get through our men through here. So we're the ones who are giving secondary protection to the city.
Uh-huh. You're slowing us up. Hurry up.
All right, go on through now. Thank you for your cooperation, citizen.
All right, I'm hopping now. I'm on the rooftops as I'm hopping through. Levitating.
You don't see them in much of a rush. They're mostly like prancing with their horses heading that direction to the south.
Did I get any better view as I'm hopping on roofs and whatnot of where we're heading?
You can see down the pathways that they're clear. Just some damage to nearby buildings. You once you get close to your location, you notice that everything looks like it normally does.
Good.
You do see Rangar outside guarding, and he's the first one you walk up to.
Buddy.
Ragnar, we got a situation again.
Bosses!
I hold my hand out like high five.
Ah. I've been holding my own up here.
Who's
Well, we
here?
managed to close the portal, so
Good,
Thank-
good.
but
Yeah.
there's still some here that we have to deal with that are here. So
Well, don't worry. Me, Harold, and Kumar have been holding up this place.
we're bringing Thomas and the children and whatnot to
When
stay
you
here, keep them protected.
Good idea. When you see Harold and Kumar next to him, though, they're in their rags.
Why are you guys in your poop rags again?
Uh, this is what we normally wear? Yeah.
I'll never get you guys.
Did we give them clothes at some point?
No, they had
I
clues
thought we
when we
did.
came back from in time. Remember, they had their own business and everything.
Are you
Oh,
saying this out loud, or?
he's telling it to me, right?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, we'll get back to cooking again, but right now we're just defending the place just in case, boss. Yep.
Oh.
Hey, Harold, Kumar, did you
Hmm?
ever own a business?
We work for you guys. We don't have a business.
O'Koss, see, I told you, O'Koss.
There is no proof that I did anything.
Oh, Lord. I'm freaking. You see me stomping around in a circle,
How
going,
do
just fuck, fuck, fuck.
I
I
think
think?
he needs a drink.
Did we get any like device to tell if we're in the right place at the right time?
Ardorel. You see what's going on, Ardorel?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. We
I didn't
don't
even
know
say
what's going
anything.
on anymore.
We made small talk, which was of nothing of consequence.
Uh-huh. What do you call this?
I
Wait,
called that we were
we did
dropped
buy up
into
all
the
the
wrong.
property around here in order to renovate it all, right?
Do you want to check with somebody about that?
I would have asked that out loud.
Oh, Rengar scratches his head. You own the tavern.
Guys, they're in the wrong.
About the...
Whatever.
No, you changed shit.
I didn't do it. I think we were dropped in the wrong spot. That's what I think.
You're
What are you talking about? There's an invasion going on. We had the insects and everything. We just closed the portal.
Are you guys okay? Rengar asks.
No, we're not okay. Can we get back to the transport thing? Time, space, transport?
No, that shit freaking closed. The only one who could theoretically do it and make another one would be Val.
Thomas and his wife make their way into the tavern as you guys are still outside.
Let's go in the tavern, see who was in there.
Here we have everybody here, so we have the main structure safe, and then we'll set out from there.
Who's inside the tavern?
Who's in? It's Ardorel's family.
Like 2 kids?
Do you see his 2 kids and his wife?
Back ski woman. I never saw him get married.
We
Oh.
we
They're
never did
married
actually
now?
get married.
I'm sorry, his whatever he wants to call it.
Very fling.
Baby mama?
And that's all you see so far. The guys come back in. Go and just ask you, do you need a drink? I can get you a drink, boss.
So we have time
Who's he
for a
talking
drink
to?
right now.
Who's he talking to?
The 3 of you. Rangar.
Rengar, who else is here?
Let's see here. Me, Harold, Kumar, his wife, his mother of children, the 2 kids. Hold on, I don't have enough fingers for this.
Where's Molly?
Molly? She says she'll be back. She says she wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Where did she go?
Home.
Fuck.
She says she wanted to get something for O'Koss to surprise him. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and the turtle.
Turtle cook.
Oh, right.
Hey guys.
What's cooking?
You
Probably
mean
not
what's
much.
burning?
Sure.
I'll get it.
I can't even now. I can't. I shake my head with the looking at the tavern and everything over there. I just shake my head.
Yeah. This is weird.
I bet you there's no vault in there either, huh?
Well, that was going to be made. Right?
Will you keep where we have the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks back there and pulls out a box and puts it on top. Money is safe.
Where's our big amount of money, Rengar?
Right here.
I'm going to go across the bar and look to see if there's a safe.
There's no safe.
Guys, there's no safe.
Just a
Shake it.
box.
Shake the box.
I mean, we're pretty sure at this point that this is not our timeline.
Are you
Who
guys
would have our
okay?
money?
No money.
Kronos would have our money.
Why do you say
No,
that?
Should
because
go beat
he
the
didn't
shit out
change.
of Kronos.
He didn't change the time this time. This time I think it was on us
He's the one fucking
going
with
in.
time. It's his fault. Also, he never gave us back all of our money. Thus, he has our money, thus we need to go beat the shit out of him.
Now you're saying this out loud?
Yeah.
The
Right.
rest of your money falls from the sky.
What?
There we go.
What?
He's
Yeah,
a
but why would we
genius.
even have the money in the first place?
Yeah, why would he even
Because
know
we
by
earned
that
it.
time? Because we just freaking changed everything.
He lives outside of space and time.
Oh, you fucking voyeur motherfucker watching.
Hey,
Fucking Looky
Kronos.
Lou.
Hold on, let me go dig up the spreadsheet so I know exactly how much was left.
I'm not concerned about that. I mean, if
Well,
you are,
yeah,
go
yeah,
for it.
put that shit in the bag of holding.
I am.
Grab that shit the fuck up.
I yell out, Kronos, take us. No, never mind.
No. We're fine. We have our money. We've got our people.
These are not our people.
They're still our people.
It's still our money,
No.
so I mean, definitely grab the money. I mean, there's
We
no
don't even know if
harm.
we're like conscious, and
I don't care. You still grab money no matter what.
Rhaegar pokes himself. I'm real.
let me see if I have a pointy object. I take one of my bolts and I stab my arm.
Take. What's the damage on those things?
No idea.
I'm just gonna roll for your damage here. 9 points of damage.
Am I bleeding?
Yep. Oh, why did you just do that? Kids, go upstairs, go upstairs.
What the
I
heck?
told you it was fucking real.
Do I feel anything different after doing that?
You feel pain.
That's it?
You feel like you just stabbed yourself.
Guys, there's something going on when Kronos is listening to us.
Meanwhile, I've been taking that gold and putting it.
Okay,
into-
so quick question. How much was left on Kronos to give you back?
I'm busy pulling up the spreadsheet.
It was like half. He had half.
No, he
No.
gave it.
No.
He only gave us. It was at most a third, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since I actually
Yeah, I'm
have
trying
to
to
actually
find.
go to.
I'm trying to find your spreadsheet because yeah, it's buried underneath a bunch of spreadsheets. Excuse me. That's weird. I don't see your spreadsheet on mine. You did it on Google, right?
I did it in OneDrive.
Oh, that's why.
So it's
Okay.
in my Microsoft.
So it's, once you're trying to figure that out, then I'll update you on more information in that section. But as going back to O'Koss, yes, it's real.
Well, it's not my reality. I say out loud.
And you hear right behind you, "What's not your reality?" as Molly walks in.
We've been time traveling, Molly. Time and space.
It's all his fault. That's what it is.
That is
That's
not.
exactly what the fuck it is.
There's no proof.
See how he says that? That's how you know it's definitely his fault.
I see you all have problems.
You see this robot arm?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about
Don't do it again. Don't do it again, O'Koss. Don't say it.
Don't say what.
You know exactly. Don't say nothing about the damn arm, O'Koss.
You want to stay here? Is that what you're saying?
But no, but even if the slightest chance that what you're doing,
We already
if I
changed
keep
stuff.
talking to everybody, with the talk, that you're gonna fucking gonna cause even more of a problem.
Or solve it.
Loose lips sink ships, man.
Rangar walks up to Ghaleon to give him a drink. I think you need
Dude,
this. I think you need this, boss.
I really do. I really
Okay.
do.
I got it. He gave us a third. So all that was left for him to give
67%.
back was well, it was like approximately a third. I think you gave us like an actual like hard number out of what we'd had. So yeah,
It's like 200,000.
we've got this number is in silver because that was the easiest way for me to do all of the math. So pardon this. I have to change the setting
It's
for
very
how it
large
shows up
number.
as a number. All right. 3,018,140.03 silver pieces. Which comes down to 301,814 gold and I don't know, 3/10 of a copper.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's not
A
our
lot of
money,
fucking gold.
anyways.
But it's out there. We'll
You
still
wanna
keep that shit.
Ardorel, do you want to check the box that Rangar had taken out?
Yeah. How much is in the box?
Half.
Half of that?
Yep.
How could it even fit?
They're all platinum. A lot of money floating all over
Is
the
it like a
place.
bag of holding?
No, it's just this box that's just Rangar can pick it up for how big it is.
I mean, 300,
I mean, he can just go slide it in the bag of holding. You know what I mean? It's just a box.
150,000 pieces of gold. I feel like would be a really large amount.
Must be a large box.
Like the
I was
entire
picturing
room, right?
a smaller. No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, coins. I mean, it's a coin. So
Yeah.
once you start, stacking them on top of each other, I mean, you can fit a lot in a box, depending on the size. But it wouldn't be just no small box though. But you can
Okay.
fit them
Or
in.
assuming there may or may not be banknotes, but like
IOUs.
well, more official than that, but like
Yeah.
things rich people do when they have,
Mhm.
I have a shit ton of gold in the bank. Here is a letter of credit that says, "Hey, give this person X amount of money from my gold."
Yeah. I was thinking of the movie Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
Hey guys, we all need to talk about what we saw.
Who's talking?
Molly.
What did you see, Molly?
We all saw it.
What are you
what
talking
did we
about
see?
now?
Thomas like, yeah, we do need to talk about that.
Was everyone shown some sort of vision where of when we were turning off the wild magic stuff?
When you guys were turning on the wild magic stuff.
Oh no, we were stopping. It was. They showed you. I will
We-
persuade them. I will persuade them.
There was a lot of we were informed that
Yeah, hold
people
on a
were
second so I can
shown
get the
a very
station.
heavily
It was
altered
completely
form
fake.
of what actually happened. So there was a lot of cause and effect context that was removed from what happened
Yes.
there.
They only showed you part of. They only showed you part of what was going on, so it made us look bad.
And Kronos is listening to us right now because he just dropped this huge amount of gold into the room.
Obviously,
My
you see
opinion
gold
here
falling out of the sky.
is that he manipulated the timeline before we got here.
And you manipulated the timeline.
I did
Yes.
not. Kronos changed things before we got here.
O'Koss, you need to roll persuasion as well.
Well, I didn't say it was. I was trying to persuade people potentially,
You're
but
trying to persuade them,
I'm just trying to use real logic.
which is trying to persuade them.
I would make the argument that this was this was us working together and
Hey,
the one person
we
rolling at
together
advantage.
27-27.
Well,
Look at the gold that just dropped
Yeah.
into this room. He's watching us. He's changing this entire thing to frame us.
Look, touch the gold. It's
Changing the
not an
narrative.
illusion. It's
it
not an illusion.
just it seemed very real, and you guys never talked about
You see
it.
this robot arm?
Stop talking
Yeah.
about the robot art.
Does it come with attachments? Just out of curiosity.
I'm gonna move it around. See what it does?
Molly asks if it comes with attachments.
It can. Yes.
He can build them, okay? He can build them. Don't
True.
worry about it.
But you're not my Molly.
Oh, snap, son.
What?
Oh
I said that out
god.
loud too. I said, oh, snap,
Look.
son.
Some
What?
stuff happened with the time stream, and so our pasts have been changed. You
Now
guys
everyone's
are the
talking
effect
about
of
it.
that
Now
change.
you're gonna talk about it. Well, we all done fucked up.
We
now.
have to talk about it.
Wait, you changed the past and
Kronos changed it.
no, but he just said you went
Technically,
into the
we changed
past.
the future, and then by changing the future, we changed the past, and then we changed the past again, and then
Us changing the
apparently we're
future doesn't matter.
Look,
I'm not
we
your
are living
Molly?
in whatever timeline
No.
we're in. It's fine. Just accept it and move on.
I don't accept this.
She grabs what she has in her hands and throws it on the floor, and it breaks as she walks out of the door.
I have to stop her. I'm going out to stop her so she doesn't get killed.
All right, so
O'Koss,
you.
This is why we can't have nice things.
that's 311 Molly. That's the version.
911?
No, version like Earth 311.
Okay, yeah. Marvel stuff.
All right, so O'Koss runs after her. How do you guys handle the rest of the room? Because everyone's kind of has their jaw dropped after what they just heard.
You see, we don't know exactly what's going on here. All I know is that we got to go kill these monsters, and that's what I should be doing: is killing some monsters.
Why don't you just change the timeline so we don't lose any?
Do we look like time
monsters?
wizards?
Well, you said you changed it once, and then you said you changed it again. So why don't you just change it again?
Because we no longer have the ability to technically. The ship
We
is
can
still
change the
around.
future of this timeline because we're here. Does that make sense? We had no real control over what timeline we ended up in where.
So we are now technically fucking time travelers, and we have no fucking time to go to, because we done changed time so many fucking times.
We are the worst Power Rangers.
Oh, we are fucking Time Force. Oh, we are Time Force now.
Like I said.
So we're gonna go to outside where Molly has made it to almost the outside, like the leaving the place as you come out of the doorway.
I yell out, just because you're not mine doesn't mean I don't care about you.
You said you didn't care. I'm a fake version of what you wanted.
No, I said that.
You're in love with another Molly, not this one. Not from here.
And I yell, Molly
Nope.
311.
I care about you
No, you
just
don't.
as much as any other Molly.
You just said you don't care.
Molly.
Roll another perception.
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Let's see. Dang.
You go save your world and I'll raise my child without you.
At the very least,
He has
come back to the
infinite
tavern,
children
please.
now. How many children? You got infinite children now.
See this
Which
arm?
one are you going to go raise?
See this robot arm?
I don't care about your fucking robot arm.
That child in your stomach or womb made this.
Hey, you're not a doctor. It's fine.
She made this in the future.
You lie.
I don't
Just
lie.
like you lied about the past, just like you lie about everything else.
I
Just like you don't care about me.
I pulled the manual out. I would assume Ryoko said something in it.
She's not within distance to see any of that.
Well, I'm going after her.
She's yelling at you from the street.
I mean, I'm going, as I'm talking to her, I'm going towards her.
Yeah, she's just trying to walk away from you, so she's keeping her distance.
This is not a joke. I'm sorry, but this is just how
it's
things...
not a joke now.
And
it's
I
not
never
a joke
been.
now.
We having a domestic disturbance in the middle of a fucking invasion.
It's never been a joke.
Like,
can you hear us outside?
Yeah, they can hear the yelling.
Okay.
They can hear yelling, from the outside.
The only reason I'm yelling is so she can hear me. I'm not, mean yelling.
Oh, but she's me yelling back at you.
I want you to be safe. Please come back to the tavern.
You go to your fucking tavern. I'm going back to my tower. Since I'm not your real Molly.
Is that south from here?
Let's see here. Where is that tower?
Isn't it smack dab in the middle of everything that's gone to shit?
You mean the huge hole?
The tower is to the south.
There are a huge amount of things that will kill you down south. Please come back to the tavern, please.
At least I'm real to them.
well, you could prove it to her. You could show her.
I never said you weren't real.
Morph.
I said
Morph.
morph. What?
I can do. You would definitely understand that.
I mean, do you not believe me, Molly, that I'm from a different time?
No, I don't care what version you are. You're my O'Koss.
That doesn't make sense.
See, like I said, just accept that we're living in this timeline and move on with your life.
I am your Molly, but you don't want to treat me like I'm your Molly because I'm not your Molly because you time traveled all over the place. So who knows how many more other Mollys you fucked?
You're a valid, real Molly, but you're not
Molly 311.
the specific one.
Just keep digging, keep going.
I did. That's all I said.
I'm not the specific what?
Specific one.
Oh, okay. So I'm not the real one.
No, specific. You're a valid one. How do we? There could be an O'Koss here, right now. That is not
I'm
me.
looking at the O'Koss right here, right now.
That doesn't make sense. There could very well be another one of me here somewhere.
At least I'd be the real one
We
to
watched them
him.
disappear
When did we watch him disappear?
when
When
we
you
got
arrived?
here. And you
I
waved.
don't remember that.
Yeah, remember you gave him the thumbs up and everything?
Oh,
And I told you that's a horrible idea?
please come back to the tavern. I'm begging you. It's dangerous.
Roll your last persuasion.
Okay. Let me see if I can mod
Give her
that.
one more convincing thing to say before you roll this.
I care about you.
311.
I'm not saying anything else.
Roll.
Can I guidance myself? Oh, wait, let me see.
You're
this
just
in there.
lucky I'm not giving you disadvantage.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Endurance. I have something called enhanceability, but I'm seeing if it relates to. It's like charisma rolls. Probably not. Okay, I'll just do a persuasion. 17.
She looks down at her stomach. Closes her eyes. But you don't fucking talk to me while I'm in there, okay?
Yes.
You talked.
While you said while
You
we're in
talked.
there. You said while
You
we're
were
in
still talking. Better. As she walks past, walks right next to you, past you back into the tavern.
I'm not gonna say anything.
As you guys are talking in there, you hear the door open and slam as she walks upstairs. And
Guys, what did you see when we got here?
No, I was like, hey, what's up with Molly 311?
No, I'm saying what did you see, that weird shimmering thing? What was it?
What do you mean the weird shimmering thing?
When we got to this timeline.
You mean the portal or the other us's leaving?
I saw something moving it, and then I did like a thumbs up to it, but I couldn't really tell what it was.
You couldn't tell if it was you?
I don't know.
I thought you knew that it was us. You
Yeah,
said
but
that you did. It looked like you said it
why
looked like
would
us.
why would we be here? I mean, it's clearly not our timeline, but why would we disappear if it
Because
were us?
they just got time warped. We came into the same time point in time as when we were leaving.
Yeah, but why would we take precedence over ourselves?
No, because those was the past selves getting taken into the future.
Oh, you're saying Kronos took them.
Yes, that is the point when they were getting taken in. that we were getting taken into the future
So we
at that
filled
time.
their spot, but we're
Yes.
still in the wrong spot. Okay. So we took someone else's spot.
I'm just imagine Ardorel going.
But first of all, we went back to the other spots, and you went and talked to yourself to begin with, and which was probably altered where we
No,
landed too. There's a lot of spot fucking going
I
on
think
around
whatever process we used to get to here was flawed to begin with.
Rangar's confused.
Because even if I had talked to the other one,
Have you seen the widely popular play Back to the Future?
no, I have not.
So they go back in time using a magical horse and buggy. And
I always hated these Star Trek episodes.
then they break down, and then it breaks down. So they have to figure out a way to get back to the future. But they're in the past, so they're changing things in the past. So when they go back to the future, it's different.
Yeah, but how do we know
Because it's
the
the
ones that
future
we
of the
saw?
past that they changed.
How
So
do
we
we?
would have to go back to where the timeline diverged, change things back, and then go back to the present/future from that point, and then it'd be our timeline.
It doesn't make sense that that changed anything because it probably wasn't even the same one.
Something changed. It may not have been that point in time that changed. It may have been something further back.
I think Kronos is screwing with
But
us.
something changed. We would have to figure out what it was.
Hey, Kronos, you out there? Why don't you show up in our faces and talk to us? You're gonna be a scaredy cat. Clearly,
Do you start to notice that everyone, all three of you, are starting to shimmer?
that's what I thought. Now that we've
As you guys now appear in the can't move again, you can't do anything again, but you're locked down in the three locations in his area.
what do you mean?
You know, he uses magic to make sure you can't do anything.
Oh, okay. Are we in the same room?
Yeah. He just applauds you guys. We see each other again.
Indeed.
Ah, you closed the portal, apparently. O'Koss.
Pure luck.
That was not part of the deal.
What was the deal?
You guys were supposed to let my god in. And you closed the portal that was going to let
Technically
him in.
speaking, we never agreed to that.
You were supposed to. And yet somehow you came back from the future. But somehow you changed your future.
You didn't do it? How would you
I've
even
just
know?
been sitting here watching everything play out.
I don't believe you.
He waves his hand up as now you see what looks like a line. See, here's where you guys were. And then I sent you to here. And somehow you went back to here. And then this thing popped up here, where we're
And
at now.
what is this thing and why did it pop up?
Well, something you did here.
That's BS.
See, this is exactly what I
Told
explained.
you. I told you, O'Koss.
We
There was
didn't
an
even
event.
say anything.
There was an event that was
All this
supposed to
while.
occur here, where you guys failed to make the same thing happen, and it caused this to happen. I kept my side of the bargain as we agreed to give you back your money, which it should have arrived at any point now.
Yep.
But I
That's
am
not
not
our
the
money.
bad guy.
You are always a bad guy. That's not our money.
You guys did your own thing, which I am laughing so hard. Look at the hell out there.
That was going to
People
happen
are
regardless
being
because of you.
slaughtered. People are being.
That
It
was
is
already happening.
mayhem.
That
You're
was
lying
totally
to
already
us.
happening. It's not like it
Why did
wasn't,
you frame us?
new.
I didn't frame you guys. I haven't done anything.
Who made that vision of us turning on the wild magic or whatever?
Oh, that was the other guy that you guys were fighting.
The other guy.
His plan was to make sure to disrupt everything. To prove that you guys are not good. And to show it to the rest of the world. I mean, that's a very good spell he made, by the way. I'm impressed. You know, the guy you guys threw off the tower?
Technically, we didn't throw him.
Again,
So you're saying he did not die? But how would he even have time to do anything?
it was all part of his plan. Apparently, Ghaleon gave him the proof. And all he did was just distribute it out to everyone. To give them that little bit of memory that Ghaleon had.
That's not my fault.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about what you did here in this little time area.
Okay, why don't you explain it in detail of who and what did what?
Me? You guys were there. Don't you remember what you did?
No.
Don't you remember what happened the first time you met your future selves?
No.
I know Ardorel's not going to say anything.
Wasn't my
Oh,
future
I'm
self.
sorry. Pink Rhino.
It wasn't my future self.
So you say.
It
So
was
you
an
claim.
alternate version of me, possibly, but it wasn't the future of
From the
me.
past.
I mean, you guys have been
'Cause
attempting to
any future
change.
version of me would not have even bothered trying to actually speak to me. So it wasn't a future version of me.
So would you say your stubbornness is what got in the way of understanding the world?
I would say not having
Or would it be
whatever
ego?
construct it was act like they were supposed to act would have led to different things.
And then he pulls up another line. You mean that version of yourselves?
Now, is that where they came from?
He's showing that timeline and all the death that came with it.
Which one? Which timeline were we talking about?
The first time you guys met your future selves.
When was that?
In the same cave.
Oh,
When you guys first arrived to that cave.
was it years ago?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My memory does not work that well
It's
as I
okay.
say this out loud.
You were traveling. It's pretty much the same thing occurred. You were traveling down the hole with Minos when you ran into your future self. But in that version, you had run into the future self with a robot arm. You had a robot arm instead, not a third robot hand. Because you had lost your arm.
Oh, I lost my arm in the original?
Yes.
So the versions of us that were that we interacted with in a way uh were not the future of us. They were an alternate timelines version of us that
That were
somehow ended up in our past. Present? At the time it was our present, our past currently.
Yeah, but how did they
Yes.
alter our task or whatever happened afterwards?
What did they give you?
I don't recall.
What did Ardorel throw away?
Oh, I thought we met them in a different instance.
No, you met them at that instance.
Okay. What was it? I'm trying to think.
They gave the dispel rocks that I did not accept.
Oh,
But we
yeah, but
technically haven't really accepted either. We kept them hid away.
But what did you guys not do?
oh, we didn't give them the flippin' rocks,
That really didn't change anything for us because they never got used.
didn't they?
No.
Yeah,
They
but
only
we
got
would have talked.
done. The only thing that got done with them at all was in that future where they quote unquote upgraded them slash downgraded them.
No, I'm saying when we got the rocks originally, we talked about them, right? We talked about them to people
Yeah.
and we showed them to people.
Yeah.
But nobody could see them.
I don't remember. I'm just trying to.
No, nobody could see the rocks, but whoever's rock it was.
Yeah, but did they come up in conversation? Did they anything?
You guys were trying to show it off to people, but they couldn't see them. Until Val.
Oh, until Val.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm just
So,
all screwed up.
in my opinion, if we were somehow able to go back to that and we hand the rocks to ourselves, we would get back to our own original true canon universe.
Theoretically, there'd be 3 versions of ourselves in that one point in time.
You would have to pull the rocks out of Minos from
Oh, here?
here. No, well, they wouldn't be in Minos from here. And the rocks that we have aren't the same rocks because they got altered.
So we don't even have the thing that we need, but this guy, do
We'd
you
have to
have the
figure out a way
rocks,
to get.
We would
Kronos?
have to steal them from Kronos, which I think is what the
He's right in
guys
front of us.
said that they did.
Did you just...
Yeah, I said it
Yeah,
out
but-
loud. I don't give a shit. I'm not the one who has a problem with this timeline.
It's not our timeline. Kronos, you have those rocks?
I have plenty of things. I can make things happen, but the question is, what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
What's that supposed to mean? My arm?
I can make things happen.
Bro, see, there's always a price. See, that's what.
What is it you're willing to sacrifice, O'Koss, to return everything that the way that they were?
Well, apparently, not that I remember, but my original future self did not have an arm, correct?
Correct.
And what else did he not or not have? He had like a robot hand or something, which doesn't make sense. So he had a robot hands.
Instead of a third arm that was a robot arm, he had 2 arms, but one of them was a robot arm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you Where would I find this? I could make it, I guess. I have some
You could
information.
also
Use
just
your
make it an
third arm.
illusion. You could just make it an illusion.
True, but I don't know how to do that. I don't think.
Ghaleon?
Do I have that spell, any illusion spells anymore?
Oh.
I don't think I do. I don't think I changed.
O'Koss,
Yes.
how about I get a new disciple?
What's that supposed to mean?
Do you agree to that? And I'll send you back to that point in time so you can correct it.
A new what exactly? You want my arm?
No, a disciple.
I'll give
Do
you
you
my
agree?
arm.
Do you agree to that?
I'm gonna have to say a big nope to that, but
Well, then enjoy your current timeline.
if you would like my arm, I will
don't want your
consider
arm. I want
giving you
a
that.
disciple.
You could do whatever you want with the arm. It's gotta be
Just
useful.
be his disciple, learn from him.
Do
You don't
you
have to be like him,
you
you just gotta
accept
learn.
it?
Ghaleon,
None of this would be an issue at all if
what do you
any of
think,
you had
Ghaleon?
listened to me
I'm
in the
just
first
telling
place.
you, this makes you way worse than me. I don't care. I don't care what none of y'all say about me no more.
What's that
Fuck
supposed to
you
mean?
guys.
I didn't say you were bad per se.
It seems like you three have some type of issues.
No, I ain't got no issue. I'm
But
just saying.
this offer is given to O'Koss.
Do you have a description of what type of work I'd be doing?
Yeah.
Just agree that I can have my disciple, and
What
I
is-
will make everything happen.
Fine.
Agreed then. I believe the little rock you're looking for is in that little pesky robot.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm surprised your good cleric nature would allow you to do that.
Well, so the thing is,
I'm not good. Neutral.
it's good as in like the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So he's doing this for the good of all.
Pretty sure I'm a
presumably.
neutral type.
Oh, are you neutral? I
Yeah.
thought you were like
It's
good.
I think I picked neutral.
Oh. Fuck, am I the only good character in our party?
Yeah. How are you good? That's horrible. All the stuff that you've done,
chaotic
and you're
good.
still.
I do a lot of fucked up shit for the good of all.
I've seen you do a lot of stuff for the good of yourself.
Well, I hope you figure out how to handle your past and past selves in the situation you're about to jump into.
Well, I mean, we would remember what happened the first time. Not that I actually remember what happened the
Are we
first
gonna
time.
get brain headaches again? Oh man.
We'll find
Brain
out now,
headache.
won't we?
Which Minos are you talking about?
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to hand you your little trinkets in the timeline, so that way you can't have them here. Since I see that my ruins are being faded right now somehow. So good luck, gentlemen. And remember, O'Koss, I get what I want. As all you guys are sucked into the time stream again, heading back in time as the 3 rocks reappear in front of you.
It was bad enough with the flipping bag of holding, but now some other dude. Gotta get in my
Do you
business.
reach for them?
Sure.
We gotta take him this time? Are we sure?
We have to mimic what we did originally.
Oh, fuck.
Ow.
Bless you.
Let's see.
Does everybody grab theirs?
I am.
Yes.
Very reluctantly, I hang
The
my head
minute you
down.
grab onto them, they start to guide you in the right direction of the stream.
Hmm.
And you guys all appear. Now, everyone gets a little different because both of you parties are separated right now. Ghaleon and Ardorel, you guys are watching your past selves attack your past selves that miss poorly as they fade back into their timeline. And now your past selves are sitting there talking to each other going, what the hell was that?
I'm gonna look around on the ground for a similarly sized and shaped rock to the magic one.
You roughly do a quick investigation real quick.
Investigation.
You
21.
find one that is very similar.
Thought they were
All
invisible.
right. Yeah, but see, do you remember what I did with my rock when I was handed it?
I don't remember anything. Sorry.
I immediately chucked it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, might as well keep the fancy one and hand past me one that's not going to do anything. Because he's not going to keep it.
All right, so how do you guys introduce yourselves to your past selves?
Being a character with high intelligence, my character would remember everything that like he had said the first time because it was a pretty memorable moment of meeting somebody claiming to be me. Right?
Right.
So I'll say those things.
About the children and that they're dead and you have to save them and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't fucking remember.
All
My
right.
character would probably remember.
So roll
I
me
don't.
roll me an intelligence on that real quick. Roll me a performance.
19.
I'm sorry, a performance. Because you're gonna give a
Same.
lot. You're gonna give a nice little
I mean,
performance. You're gonna give a
that's-
shitty performance, but you're gonna give it the right way.
yeah, it's like the information's all there. All the words are right there, but like, I mean, I'm not an actor.
They turn around and look at you, go, "What the hell?" And you start your whole spiel, and he tries to banish you, but remembers that he just used it,
Yep.
so he can't use it against you.
It's gonna be a little different, but I'm gonna still hand him the rock.
He
Well, because if I
grab,
hand him the rock and then afterwards is when he tried to banish me.
but he can't banish you because
No,
remember, your
but
past selves already did their interactions. Ghaleon, how do you deal with yours?
I'm walking up before I get within him listening to what I'm saying. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, should I not interfere with the timeline and do something good for myself? I'm mowing it over. I'm mowing it over now. Like I really could help myself right now.
Uh,
Ghaleon, just do the thing.
but I'm just saying, it'd be a good thing for me.
Are they together? Right? Yeah.
After all that bitching,
But I'm saying we already fucked it up already,
you're okay.
and he's already fucking time douchebag's fucking disciple now. So why not? You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going up, and I freaking I go to Ghaleon. I go, yo, this is what we're gonna do here. I got something for you. You're gonna take, and I got something extra for you. You're gonna take. It'll be very, very beneficial.
What do you have that'll benefit us in the future?
I got a stone that you're gonna need to use to keep this timeline going a certain way. But I got a weapon for you that you're gonna keep, and I got freaking gold to start you off to get where you're gonna need to go.
Is this why you always had gold?
That makes sense.
You always seem to have money. Is this why?
And the time loop goes.
No, I will give him the sword.
I need you to roll a sleight of hand if you're trying to be sneaky. So that way Ardorel does not see it.
Oh no, I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
Well, past Ardorel wouldn't have noticed because he immediately walked away and chucked the rock. When the first time around, when I was handed the rock, that's what I did. Presumably, this being past me and already being pissed off about another version of ourself, this is probably how it would have gone down. It would have just immediately walked away and chucked the rock.
All right. So the
Is
future
that what
self,
he did?
yes, future selves will
Yeah.
see this then. You will see this. So what do you give him? Money and what else?
I'm giving him my one sword, the +1 D10 ice sword with the +10 ice damage, and it can freeze people and everything.
When did you get that?
Not yet. In that point in the timeline.
Don't fuck up the timeline. Give him the money, because like it always seemed like you have money, so like it's probably fine. But
I will give him the sword and the motherfucking rock, and I'm gonna give him 1,000 gold to get started.
He looks at you. I'll put this good use for us.
Would the original Ghaleon be so welcoming to this?
He actually talked to his future self.
Okay.
Now, O'Koss,
Yeah.
you see your pre self talking to your pre-self.
Yeah.
As your pre-self, it has his hand over his ear as he's getting yelled at by.
We were chatting. Nothing specific.
You're messing up the timeline. Da, 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 da. And then he disappears.
Hey, O'Koss.
Another O'Koss?
Yeah, that last one didn't do something right, so I'm back.
Minos?
I got you this shiny rock.
Wait,
Minos.
Minos is here?
Yes. Minos is next to him.
So, the out of game, these rocks, were they for Kahlua?
No, these rocks were your future selves gave it to your past selves.
But why?
And we thought it was for Kahlua. Remember, we thought it was for Kahlua because we ended up getting the scrolls afterwards.
Yeah.
It was meant to help you in the future.
Yeah, actually, all that happened when I was talking to the Kronos in his room, and I negotiated for the scrolls. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You negotiated for the scrolls, and we got a third of the money that,
So this thing that
or
we're
like
doing right
30 to
now
40%
doesn't even
or some
fit.
shit.
It does. This happened before.
Oh,
This is
okay.
before that.
Oh, well. Anyways,
Yeah,
I
we're
guess.
pretty far back.
O'Koss, see this thing you can't actually see until I hand it to you?
Oh, but he's you, so he kind of can see it.
Oh, he can see it?
Yeah.
See this rock thing?
And Minos can see it.
Hey, Minos. I guess I'm supposed to give you this. You want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He still has his book out, trying to draw the best he can of that arm, so he gets a little more time to see it.
Wait a second. I thought I changed that.
No, remember you let him check out the arm.
We never did anything at F and A.
So you changed it no matter what. So it didn't matter if I
Tell him to
changed
erase that
anything.
part. You'll get the arm when you get the arm.
No, but I was supposed to be missing my arm apparently.
But you have a third arm.
I always forget about the flipping thing because I can't see it.
Well, doesn't it like hide unless he actively pulls it out?
He has to retract it.
I have the option. I have the option to make it invisible.
To retract it back.
I click my
Presumably, he
finger.
would have done that.
I didn't do it. O'Koss, forget
Yeah.
the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, forget.
So this is what you're supposed to have seen, okay? This is what you are going to act like you recalled, all right? I'm trying to get I'm trying to get us back to our original timeline. You know what a timeline is?
Yeah, we're. I'm
So
assuming.
you know Molly, right?
Yes, yeah. We're trying to get with her.
I just oh,
You just what?
the gist is that I screwed something up in some random timeline, okay?
So not
And
this timeline?
hopefully not. Okay, this is what you're supposed to.
You do everything right.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it right this time. See this arm, this robot arm? Don't
Mhm.
talk about it ever. Okay?
I won't talk about it, but I have the drawing right here for it.
You're going to have to erase that.
But your past self told me to have it on here.
He's wrong. What you're going to draw in there is I'm missing an arm, but it's a robot arm instead, okay? Use your
Well,
imagination.
Well, don't you have your book? Can't you just
Okay.
like
Oh, yeah.
copy over the right thing?
I'll get a moment of inspiration from the voice in my head. And I pull out my book and I show him the page. Copy this. Don't touch me, just copy it in your own book.
Oh, very. Oh, okay.
So
Huh.
I just to make sure he understood, he's erasing. You have to erase what you just did and draw this there instead.
I drew it exactly the way it
Okay.
says it on there.
Totally don't remember the other thing.
And I
What
have
other
the
thing?
rock right here.
Yeah.
And I have this here. What else do I need to know?
So technically, he knows about the robot arm and the extended arm now.
The replacement
So
arm.
yeah, he knows about both of them now.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that.
So
He saw it.
you said we get with Molly then?
I didn't say anything. All I said
Okay.
was I screwed something up. Okay?
Is it because we screwed Molly?
I didn't say anything specific, all right?
Okay. I'll do what I gotta do.
You know the Kronos guy?
Of course. That's his name?
Yeah.
Kronos?
Sure. Maybe. He's a
Oh.
liar. He always lies, so
So Kronos is a liar. Okay.
you want to be... Don't write anything down. Use your brain. Use your brain.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I keep track
What's your
of things.
intelligence stat?
16.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, should have been
Okay.
better.
Alright, so don't worry, I'll make sure that Kronos, that me and the guys handle it properly.
So Kronos apparently, I mean, I had to
Mhm.
agree to be his disciple.
So we become Kronos' disciple.
No, I was forced to agree to it. You understand the difference? He can't be that stupid.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to not laugh too much.
Don't trust him ever, okay?
Okay. Will do.
But all I'm saying is that he forced me to have this chance to fix our timeline. Okay?
Okay, so I know nothing then. I absolutely know nothing about our conversation right now.
Yeah, but
So I
all I'm
can't
saying
tell
is be
anyone about
careful.
it.
Be careful of him.
You
Okay?
mean in the future I have to be careful of it.
If
Like you have to be.
your future, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. I'll see you around.
As that interaction happens, you guys have done all yours and you start to go back into the timeline. As now all three of you meet up again.
Flipping sliders.
So
That was-
everybody go and give away their stone.
Yeah. I mean, myself was there with myself. I would assume that was
Myself.
the same for you.
Well, ours
He-
was kind of dissipated when we got there a little bit.
Yeah, but they saw them, right?
Yeah, they saw them. They
Yeah.
did some stuff, and then
So it's already been changed even before us got there.
So no matter what, they went and used up their banish spell before they could.
Okay.
No matter what, I mean, the shit got changed before.
True.
No matter what.
At the very least, I did give myself the stone and had him draw in the robot arm. Instead
Yeah, I
of,
gave myself the stone too.
yeah.
And we're going to leave off right here so that way you find out what you guys just did when you return back in.
Sounds good.